Title: The Arrival of a Dervish, From Cricket to Politics, From Sincerity to Reform. Introduction: The Birth of a New Hope. For a long time, Pakistan's political landscape lacked not just leadership, but also sincerity, transparency, and selfless service. Since the era of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the nation awaited a leader who could provide not only political, but also moral and spiritual guidance. As time passed and wounds deepened, a dervish emerged from the cricket field, traversed the dusty paths of politics, and settled into the hearts of the people. The Sultan of Cricket, who taught the nation to hold its head high. In the 1980s, a young cricketer introduced the world to Pakistan. Imran Khan became more than just a cricketer. He became a symbol of passion. His mere presence on the ground instilled pressure in opposing teams. His bowling roared like a lion, and his eyes reflected the confidence found only in victors. Imran didn't just take wickets, he won hearts and wove dreams, dreams that culminated only in victory. 1992 marked a golden chapter in Pakistan's history. The World Cup and Imran Khan's legendary words, "We will play like tigers." The world then witnessed a nation becoming world champions. The 1992 World Cup was not merely a cricket tournament, it was a dream, a vision, the heartbeat of a determined yet resilient nation. Imran Khan proved that a true leader never concedes until the last ball. Leading Pakistan to world champion status, his struggle continued. He accomplished feats beyond the reach of many. In memory of his mother, he established a cancer hospital in a country where welfare projects often remain confined to speeches and paperwork. This was the first glimpse of the dervish beyond the cricket field, a man who viewed service as a mission. The dervish steps into politics. In 1996, Imran Khan formally entered politics. People mocked him, made sarcastic remarks. What does he know about politics? But he understood that Pakistan needed leadership, not just governance. It required action, not mere slogans. The formation of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, PTI, began as a quiet call, but it resonated with truth, the same truth that echoed in Jinnah's words. For 2 decades, he endured continuous struggle. Defeats, rigging, coercion, all were born. Yet, he neither sold out nor bowed down. Awakening public consciousness, rallies, sit-ins, and the onset of revolution. The 2011 out a dream. Then came the 2014 sit-in, 126 days of protest. Not just a demonstration, but resistance against a mindset and a system. In power, the sunrise of hopes. Then came the day for which the dervish had struggled. The 2018 victory, the fruit of the dervish's 27-year struggle. Imran Khan became the prime minister, yet his demeanor remained humble. No celebration of arrogance, no noise of pride, just a silent resolve to build a new Pakistan. The one who had won the world against corruption. Luxurious palaces were not his dreams. Rather, the vision of a welfare state akin to Medina was in his sights. Opponents continued their sarcasm, friends grew disheartened, but the dervish silently continued on his path. His words still reflect truth, and his eyes hold a dream that can awaken a nation. He knew the path wouldn't be easy, but he was like one who had learned to fight storms. Significant measures during his tenure. Austerity, choosing to live in a modest residence instead of the prime minister's house. Reducing expenses on foreign trips. He made the public feel that he was one of them. Concept of the state of Medina. Governance changes not just through policies, but through character. Imran Khan emphasized social justice, compassion, and fairness. During this time, the dervish was invited to the United Nations platform. Many world leaders have delivered speeches at the United Nations, but Imran Khan's address remains a passionate topic in public circles. His bold speech at the United Nations, with a clear stance on Islamophobia, a courageous statement in favor of Kashmiris, and a message that shook the global conscience. Imran Khan's address reflected the truth in a dervish's heart. This was the same stance held by the nation's founder, Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Challenges, resistance, and conspiracies, internal obstacles, bureaucracy, the old system, corruption, all tried to hinder him, but he did not stop. External pressures, global powers, IMF, FATF, yet this dervish never compromised on public interest. Opposition's onslaught, attacks from all sides, yet he stood alone. Alliance of old parties, political parties that once chanted slogans against each other united. Illegitimate occupiers, media groups, and corrupt elements conspired to topple the dervish's government. Then all vested interests united and laid a trap. They brought a no-confidence motion, ousting Imran Khan from power, but they couldn't remove him from the hearts of the people. After Imran Khan's ousting, an unprecedented movement emerged. People took to the streets, conveying the message that the era of imposed decisions was over. The system had to change. The mindset that the country would run according to their will had to end. The public sent a clear message to undemocratic forces. In every city, every street, Imran's supporters echoed his name. In response to public protests, the reaction to these public protests was as follows: imprisonment and hardships, jail, lawsuits, restrictions. All these further fueled the dervish's passion. Politics of sincerity and reform, a new narrative. Imran Khan never spoke of revenge. He always talked about changing the system. Unlike traditional politicians, he didn't confine topics like education, health, transparency, and justice to slogans and rallies. He considered them his responsibility. He didn't just involve the youth in politics, he identified them as the nation's future. Imran Khan was a person who had achieved everything: fame, wealth, respect, the world's biggest cricket title to his name. The most beautiful personalities of the world admired him, and millions of hearts beat at his signal. Yet, he remains restless. Why? Because his heart doesn't beat just for himself. It beats for his nation. He left behind his comfort and luxuries and stepped into the field for the nation's reform. He neither changes his stance nor his narrative. He isn't an heir to any political dynasty, but is the king of people's hearts. This dervish hasn't fully succeeded yet, but this journey certainly promises a new dawn. If you need any further assistance or modifications, feel free to ask.